songs when the truth are all dedicated to you. In this invisible world I choose to live in. And if you believe that.
I personally like the foreign language legislation because it gives students an opportunity to get the experience and get more from their education for what they're paying for and what they're asking for. It's just a fair opportunity that we should be offering our students.
I think it's a good idea because it gives students the opportunity to choose the course level of that language that they would like. However, it can be a downfall because, for example, let's say you took 4 years of a language in high school and you kind of want to take it easy in college. You have that opportunity to take a lower level course that doesn't meet your criteria, but as long as it meets your GPA priorities, then that would be something that would make the college level experience a lot more easy for you, but at the same time doesn't really challenge who you are academically.
Foreign language legislation, I think, is a great piece of legislation. I do have several thoughts with the Commonwealth campuses receiving their letters that we definitely need to look into. Same thing for some of the remedial math and English courses.
I feel the foreign language legislation is vital at Penn State because we are a campus of diversity. We should not only offer every language, but we should offer it from beginner to expertise. We're a campus of diversity, and it's important if somebody wants to be diverse that they can learn all languages and communicate effectively.
I think it's an excellent piece of legislation. I think it allows for the proper placement of students into a program based upon their actual skill level. I think it allows for greater efficiency, and overall I'm certainly for the program and the legislation.
Hazleton Academic Affairs is working on creating a second-year experience. This is something that our students truly wanted, to extend their first-year experience and get to know the stuff that maybe they might not know when they're looking at transitioning. Not only transitioning to University Park, but transitioning to another Commonwealth campus. That's something that we're actually working on hard, and we're also working on surveying the various departments around campus to learn what students have questions with, what students have problems with, and making sure that our campus is completely student-centered. And the final thing our Academic Affairs at Hazleton is working on is surveying our students when they're about to late drop a class and asking them why they late drop. So hopefully we can go in and make those changes and see what the problem is and why are students late dropping. Is it a problem with the actual course? Is it a problem with the professor? Or is it just a personal problem? So we wanted to create that survey and create that relationship with the students so we can learn what is going on and we can make it a better experience for our students.
Well, the first thing that we've done this semester, and we hope to do it more, is we are creating a faculty/student forum in which we discuss topics of how to improve the education system. We actually had a panel of a few students and a few faculty members, ideally professors, and to discuss, like I said, how to improve the education system. We talked about teaching methods, we talked about homework, we talked about how to get involved in activities outside of campus, so that way you create a better relationship with your professor. These were things that were discussed primarily, and then there are other things that were going to be discussed later on. Another issue, or another topic I should say, that we had for academics was we want to recruit high school students and tell them about Penn State Brandywine. Penn State Brandywine is a very small campus. We have roughly 1,600 students. Not too many people in the surrounding areas know about our campus, unfortunately. So I think what would be a good way to get the word out is to have our Academic Affairs Chair, as well as other representatives of student government, primarily members of the Executive Board and senators that fall under the Academic Affairs Chair, would go to their high schools with, of course, the permission of the high schools to tell them what type of courses we have, what kind of majors we have at Penn State Brandywine, and inform the high school students in making a good decision.
Academic affairs on the Berks campus right now. I am trying to get them to do academic days. October 26th, I think we are doing a Art Appreciation Day where we're going to have 150 to 200 pumpkins. People are going to be able to paint them. I told them to choose 2 or 3 different academic classes that we offer on campus and do something fun with them. So we have art classes. I thought pumpkins and art, why not? Thought about knives, but then I thought knives might not be a good idea, so we went with magic markers.
At Penn State York this year, we've really been revamping the program with our Director of Academic Affairs. Our Committee Chair of Academic Affairs has met with him. We have a Committee of Academic Affairs that meets together, discusses problems that are going on throughout the campus, and then the head chairman of that comes to CCSG with 2 other representatives, and they attend the Academic Affairs meeting. They give me a list of the points, then they meet with our Director of Academic Affairs and discuss any problems that are going on with them. And once that's done, I find out what went on there, and then the entire executive board meets with the chancellor and discusses anything that we need to or anything that's going on. We haven't really had a lot of academic affair issues so far this year, but we are working to put in place an effective committee of people that are dedicated for when they do come up, because in the past we didn't have that.
Academic affairs, I believe it's important to construct a program offering that is geared towards practical, real-world job placement that keeps Penn State in a competitive, gives us a competitive edge towards acquiring new students as well as retention is concerned.